to see some stock car bash and crash action. I think that is pretty good, Liz. They will hear you, so they will know that you want bash and crash. Of course, heat number 2. So of course the first rollover for the new season here in the stock cars with the 17 of Dave Moore. And courtesy assistance of the 94 car Sam Wright. Final cars see themselves out onto the racetrack as well as the 6 Pro safety team. It's going to be the 39 starting at the front of this one. The 66 car of Ben North, that's the front row. Corey Baker, the 45 car, starts on the inside of the second row for 47 of Bill Fletcher on the outside of him. Bailey Cooper there on the third row. Row number 4, 794 is Sam Wright, and there's space on the outside of him. Mark Waring and Gary Lonergan, the 34 and the 95. Going to start mid-pack. Of course, you've got the 1, 2, 3 of Jared Green. Off-grid number 13. Corey Orman behind him, then back to the 17 car, Dave Moore. So they're gridded up, they got themselves ready to go, making their way around onto the front straight. Jared Lonergan, the 95 car, had a DNF in that first race. Good to see that he's back out on track for this one. Fast lane flooring. Chester's coming, 95 machine. Starts there off the third row of the grid on the inside. Which we did see the 10W of Ben Ellis get the win on the first one, 82 of Azaria Simpson and the 16 of Zach Ingram. Will the top 3 be the same again? Will it differ this time through? They've heard you in the crowd that have racked them up a bit more, so hopefully we see a bit more bash and crash as well. 34, Maisie Engineering. Up the Wars Warriors colored car there of Mark Waring. Another guy who has done many a lap around at Waikato Speedway. Starts on the outside. Off the third row. Off grid number 6. Final cars. 4th into the grid, 4th position. 78 of Tom Langwell off the back of this one. 96 of Corey Lawson. Good to see that he's got back out there for race number 2. And that early DNF for the first one as a 6 Pro safe will get all the way.
Everybody's
And the
hurt.
17H car out of Huntley. 16 for second room there.
There was a big bash.
Of course, second room the victim of that one. And that was a massive hit as well. Just trying to see what's happening with the 17 mile Dave Boyd. He's going up onto the grass. Also just of course
Is he
checking on
okay?
the
That
17
person is okay? Oh, that was quite big.
142 car down here in turn 3 and 4.
I hope he didn't get hurt badly.
Well, you've asked for a Waikato Speedway crowd and you're getting in stock car action. Pushing the shaft, pushing the back. It's happening in this one. Race number 2, of course, you've got a third race to come as well, a feature race. Then number 16 on the race program. So very early on, it's Zari Simpson, 82A, that's leading this one.
No ambulance came, that is fine.
So Monique Rubber there, the 142 car, you can see back end of that car is sort of right at the stomach, so on the right hand corner of the car. Actually, the 78 car out of Huntley, Tom Langwell sorted out as well here on the exit of the front straight. So the traditional Auckland Huntley battle continues in the stock cars.
Big crash.
He's got the thumbs up, there you go. As he leaves the racetrack. Brilliant, brilliant to see. Those watching at home as well, you get the perfect stream of that one. So, this is on the end of the tour stock cars early on, and we've got another feature race to come, and there you go, that is going to be, I guess you can say, the Battle of the Bombays teams race lunchtime, and we're going on to
open wheelers. Ben Morrison, a real hot shot in the midgets as well. You just tell me if the midgets had a track like that, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I think we're racing out there right now. We're going to do world class stuff. You know, obviously Western Springs was fantastic and the racing there was great, but I think this can replicate it right here.
Mate, I couldn't help but notice that you were glued to the wire up there watching these guys. Did you fancy yourself for the Superstar?
I would love to race a Superstar but I think if I was out there with everyone else, I think as an open wheeler, I'd probably be the biggest target out here.
That's part of the fun though. Now remember at Waikaraka, this is the place where you come and open wheelers. We've got Demolition Derby coming up next week. And of course, super stocks, saloons, and the mini stocks, which are great things to get us out on the track. They say it's a pretty fast track, but the fastest ever.
Yeah, I mean, from what I learned on Thursday night here, you know, it's fast. You know, that the rolling bank there's so much speed into the corner, you know. I think it's going to be a fantastic race. Having people here like Cannon McIntosh, you know, Cannon's, I think this is going to suit Cannon right at home. It's going to be hard fast racing.
Mate, the great thing is you can spend all summer coming to Waikaraka and catch all the races you want. Open wheelers, stock cars, saloon cars coming out right now. My favourite one is saloon cars, the RX-7 and RX-3.
Yeah, I mean, I love an open wheeler now, but I actually came from my growing up in the park. My dad raced a stock car, I think when he was 18, and then he raced a street stock, and he raced a saloon, and then I came here and raced a mini stock. Between me and my dad, we've been registered to Auckland Park for over 50 years.
That's what it's about. It's about the history of motor races and this place, and it just gets better because it's the first time on a brand new track. Waikaraka Park, saloons around, Ben Morrison, can't wait to see it in the video.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The top line's going to be badass.
December 13th for that one. Don't forget Demolition Derby next week. The fireworks later on. And Lolly Cannon coming up against.
Go with saloon cars. Row number 1 will be the 45 of Warren Beach and the 67 of Scotty Rumble next to it. Row 2 will see the 16 of Ted Ingram and the 73 of Kevin Head. Then go back row 3, the 48 car of Jeremy Silcock and the 69 of Jody Hickley. Row 4 will be the 89A of Josh Dello and the 32 of Tommy Larson. Row 5 will be the 14A of Paul Thornley and the 6A of Brian Jessup. Then go back to row 6 for the 11A of Lynn Bockman Shepherd and the 35A of Gary Roper. Row 7 will be the 4A of Thomas Beckett and the 74 of Scotty Lansdowne. And row 8 off the back will be the 146 of Paul White and the 64A of Tim Moore until we get set to go with another heat of saloon cars. 10 laps the race distance.
Seven, looking forward to it. Hayden and I mean, if it's super saloon car race, because you know when you go by even the first saloon heat, this is going to be even more impressive to watch as well. Just quickly as well, folks, well, we've got a chance as well, it's a little bit quieter. A public announcement. If you own a white BMW JJT791 and a red Mazda HHH914, you have left your lights off. If you're going to get home pretty easily this evening, you suggest you dash back to the vehicle and get those lights turned off. So that's a white BMW JJT791 and a red Mazda HHH914. You've left your lights on, so you may want to get those turned off pretty quickly to have a safe and easy trip home this evening. Rightio, saloon car action out on the racetrack as the Sensor Pro safety team recovery vehicles make their way back onto the infield. Well, Scott Lansdowne in their first race, Hayden, he was fast, he was quick, and he's got that 74 machine on rails on that one. I'll certainly be interested to see what he has happened for him in this one.
Yeah, starting off grid 14, so we want to watch, that's for sure. Scott Rumble, he had a pretty good race in Heat 1, so let's see what he can do off the front row, starting on the outside next to the 45 of Warren Beach. And further in, of course, RX3, and the 16 of Ingram. We alluded to earlier on, Lance is 48.
Scotty Lansdowne. Put your hands together for him as he comes by, race fans. Heat 1 of the saloons. Done and dusted after 10 laps for them. 10 fantastic laps as well. Nothing too major in the way of any insults or anything as such. I think we'd probably agree that she could run. This man here, chicken bags, 74 Scott Lansdowne, who Saloons Heat 2.
Man, we're going to have to do some work with that, aren't we? Luckily enough, there'll be more opportunities through the season as racing gets bigger and better. But what we're going to do fairly soon, this daylight that we have with the brand new lighting here at the track, that's going to go down. When the lighting goes down, that's when the fireworks go up. So one more time, Waikaraka, welcome along. Families and friends, love yous all. This is motor racing at its best tonight. Are you ready to start some fireworks for a whole new series, a whole new legacy that we're building at Waikaraka Park? Love you guys. Love you guys. So let's get ready for it. It's the first of the big meetings. And welcome to Waikaraka. It's been an absolute privilege to be here and meet so many people. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. This is going to be a ripper. So, give us a couple of minutes. If you've got the opportunity to grab yourself a drink, it's too bloody late. So, ladies and gentlemen, lights out!
Even the lights coming soon. Fireworks are coming. I'm waiting for it. Oh, soon. Soon. Hey! Yes! Yes! Oh, everything went dark. That's cool. Let's see. Everybody's waiting for the fireworks. Let's see.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah! That's amazing. It felt like a new year. Felt like New Year's Eve.
Enjoyed that one, but of course it's not
Yes.
over. That was just the fireworks in the sky, the fireworks on the track, ready to rumble. Right out here, we've got stock cars, super stocks. We've got the
like
grand
an
finale for the
easy.
feature for the opening night of Waikiraka Speedway. We're back with a bang for 2025, 2026 going into the season as the smoke clears. Great to see the crowd coming in, and we got more great races coming up. Don't forget next week, Devonshire Derby, then the Open Wheelers, and then we're running Speedway all the way through till May at this new track. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. The cars are ready to go out the track. Are you ready?
Yes!
Crashing and bashing and fireworks!
Yes! For the bashing, crashing, we are ready.
They're going to make their way on the track very, very shortly. Put your hands together for him as he comes by, race fans. Heat 1 of the saloons. Done and dusted after 10 laps for them. 10 fantastic laps as well. Nothing too major in the way of